get out of here, Casey. This is between me and Jamal.
No way, okay? I am not letting you mess up everything we planned.
Look, all I gotta worry about is what I gotta do right now, all right? So back off.
Oh, okay, so what, you can kill Jamal, huh? And then what? You go back to jail, and this time it's for good.
I don't care about what happens to me. That bastard keeps risking my sister's life, and I'm not gonna let him get away with it.
Okay, so I'm with you, all right? Look, you can't let him get away with it, all right? There's gotta be some serious payback.
Yeah, so why are you trying to stop me?
Because you can't be stupid about it. Look, everyone saw you go off on Jamal. If you're gonna go after him, you gotta plan it where no one can tie it to you. Right?
You know, every time I think I got you figured out.
No surprises. That's how life should be, right?
Right.
Look, just forget about that jerk. For now. Okay? Just go take care of your sister.
Dr. Birch, to Lamar, Dr. Stephen Birch.
Let me take care of Jamal.
I'm so sorry. Christina kept asking for one more bedtime story. Kev? Huh. Must have gone downstairs. Paige, I got called away. That's odd. Why didn't he come downstairs and tell me he was leaving? Or mention where he was going? I never should have let him take this off me. But there's no way he could have seen underneath. Or is there?
Hey, Bob. How you doing?
Hey.
Where's Victor?
He's not working. He was supposed to, but he decided to take night off.
All right, I'll go get him at home. Thanks. Hey, Ian. How you feeling?
You know what? I feel good. I guess I have you to thank for that.
You would have done the same for me, right?
Well, thank you. You saved my life.
Yeah.
I thought Victor was working tonight.
No, he's not. He's not here. I was already looking for him.
Something wrong?
I wanted to talk to him about that watch you found in the woods.
I think I know what happened to them.
How do you know Amy has?
Amy, I saw Paige with her. What? I think we need to have a talk. I had just started to paint Christina and Paige, but Christina kept fiddling with Paige's watch.
And that's when you got to look at it.
No, she wouldn't let me near it.
That figures.
Well, I finally convinced her to let me take a look at it. Turns out, it had a fake cover on it.
As did Amy's.
Does she know you saw it?
No. She ran out before I got a good look at it. I couldn't ask her about it. But, so there are two strange watches.
Owned by two women who pretend they've never met before.
But they obviously have. They just don't want anyone else to know about it.
And they both have fake covers on their watches?
And Amy was panicking when her watch was setting off Victor's machine.
Wait a minute. The ground where that light hit New Year's Eve did the same
New Year's
thing.
Eve, right, yes.
That's the same day Paige and Amy came to town.
It's getting very bizarre.
You snap your fingers and I'm supposed to be here, but oh, I'm in trouble and you're nowhere to be found.
For your information, I was in a car accident with Ian.
I'm sorry, Amy. I
Forget
didn't
it.
know.
I've got even a bigger problem.
Your watch face is up. How long has it been like that?
How am I supposed to know? I'm blind, remember?
Were you just with Ian?
Yes, but...
Well, he could have seen it.
No. Ian's a direct guy. He would have confronted me. It must have happened after I left.
You have got to be more careful.
I know. I've got to rein things in. That's why I called you.
I'm sorry. We're both a bit on edge. I had a close call with my watch as well.
What? How?
Kevin took it off me while he was painting me.
What?
I couldn't stop him.
Did he see it?
No. I mean, he may have glanced at it while I was out of the room, but he couldn't have known there was anything underneath the face.
You both do need to be more careful.
So what do you mean you have to rein things in? What's happened with Ian?
I've been trying to keep things under control, but he just keeps messing it up.
Why? What did he do?
Nothing. Everything. I don't know.
Amy, what's going on?
He's just been wonderful, that's all.
And that's a problem because...
We're getting too close.
So back off.
You should have seen how amazing he was with me when we were both stranded in the car.
What happened?
He got his leg caught under the dash, and he couldn't drive us out of there. So I did.
You drove?
And Ian steered the car.
Wow.
And he had his arms around me.
And what?
It's not supposed to be like this. It's not supposed to be like this with him.
What do you mean, it's not supposed to be like this? I thought you said you didn't know Ian before you came here.
I know Paige. It's been a long time, but I still know her. Now all of a sudden she has this watch made of God knows what, and a connection to a woman that she pretended not to know.
Every time I think I'm getting to know Amy better, it turns out I don't know her at all.
They've both been lying since the day they came here.
Yeah. Wonder what else they lied about.
Paige wasn't upfront at first about why she showed up, but she's since admitted everything. And then there was that thing with her skin.
Well, with her skin, what?
Lucy went on this jag because she couldn't understand why Paige looked so young. So she got a skin sample.
A skin sample?
It's a long story. The point is, Paige's skin literally hasn't aged.
What?
It was skin grafts from an accident that she was in.
That's what Paige told you.
Well, it made sense at the time.
None of this makes any sense anymore.
You're right.
We got scorched earth, funny watches, and now we got ageless skin. Come on.
What do you think? Come on, Ian, what?
I will deny it if you're caught in this. But what if Victor is right? What if these two women are...
Extraterrestrials?
We've seen crazier things.
No, no. Ian, Paige is the woman that I knew all that time ago.
And her skin hasn't aged in 20 years.
But she's still Paige.
Or someone pretending to be her.
No, that's not possible.
Anything is possible, Kevin.
No. I've talked to her. I've spent time with her. Ian, she knows details about my life that no one else would know.
Details about your life that no one else would know. Wasn't it your argument with Anne-Marie as well?
Yes, it was. But I still can't believe that Paige is an imposter. All right. But let's just assume for a moment that she is.
And she came to Port Charles to see you.
Okay. What about Amy? What's her connection to you?
I don't know. I've never met her before in my life.
Are you sure about that?
I'd remember Amy.
Ian, you've been all over the world. You've known a lot of women.
What do you say we leave the password and try to figure this out?
Good idea.
Now I have a question for you. What if when those two women disappeared, they were
together?
Yeah. And what if they had something between them from the very beginning? Question is, what?
I only meant that being back on Earth wasn't what I was expecting.
Huh. Because it sounded like you were talking about Ian.
I never met Ian when I was alive, and that's the truth. I just wish I had.
I think we all wish we could have the lives that we're meant for.
What does he look like?
What?
Ian. What does he look like?
Well, he's handsome. In a rugged sort of way. He has short brown hair and, a 5 o'clock shadow that's always creeping in.
But his eyes are like a little boy's, aren't they? Just bursting with determination. I have to stop this. I have a reason to be here, and that doesn't include caring about Ian Thornhart.
And just stay away from him and... You know what? Sometimes you just have to give in to your feelings.
Yeah. I guess it's not working out so well with Kevin, is it? I mean, you're trying to stay away from him.
You know, I wanted to. I told him I was leaving, and he wouldn't let me.
He wouldn't let you? Come on, Paige.
Honestly, I mean, he kept saying he needed me to stay.
And so you just decided to stay in his life?
Honestly, Amy, it's innocent this time. I mean, painting me is really reawakening something in him.
And for you.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm having the best time watching him paint me and playing with his adorable little stepdaughter.
Just don't forget there's a mama bear in this Goldilocks story. Okay?
I know, you don't have to remind me.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm a little tense from everything that's happened. Honestly, I'm fine now. I'm just worried about you.
I'll be fine. I just needed to let off a little steam. I better get back to the hospital.
And I want to go home.
So, what do the tests say, Karen?
Your remaining kidney has been compromised.
Compromised? What does that mean?
Well, Eve and I aren't sure of the damage yet, but we still need to run more tests.
In the meantime?
In the meantime, I'm putting you on dialysis.
No.
Gabby,
No.
it's just to take the pressure off your kidney. It's just a precaution.
Hey, if you need me to donate a kidney, I'll do whatever it takes. If you need me to donate blood or whatever, just whatever, make it better.
I'll keep that in mind. But for now, let's just wait and see what the rest of the tests say, okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Karen.
Yeah.
Gabby, I never meant for you to get hurt.
You didn't do this, Jamal.
Gabby, this never would have happened if it wasn't for me. I swear you'd be better off if you never even found out we were related.
That's not true. If we hadn't found out, we wouldn't have been able to save your daughter's life. And we wouldn't be in each other's.
Yeah, but I swear I'd do anything to change this. Anything.
Okay, here's the deal. There's no more being down about this, either of you. Because I'm gonna get through this. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, of course you are, Gigi. Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for bringing you down. I don't mean to do that.
You don't. You don't.
Hey, listen. If there's anything that I can get for you, anything you need, just tell me.
Well, actually, I would like to have my rosary.
Yeah, all right. I know the one you're talking about. Do you still keep it in that jewelry box by your bed?
Yeah. You don't mind?
No.
Getting it for me?
Of course not.
Thanks.
Well, except, I got no wheels. Hey, why don't you just take my bike, if you can handle it? I don't want anything from you, okay? Just take it. Take it. Fine. For you, Gigi.
jerk, right? He doesn't do anyone any good and just keeps hurting people. So someone around me is gonna fill that stupid fifth chair. Someone has to bite it. I think it should be him. Bye, Brakes.
I've got a daytime.
I'm gonna fight for Greenlee. I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna fight for her. This is not over. I'm not losing her.
Here. Thank you. It's hard enough to believe that Paige and Amy have the same kind of watch, but I can't even begin to guess what they're doing here.
I'm done guessing. I'm gonna ask her point blank.
No, that's not a good idea.
So what do you
I'm
suggest?
suggesting that if she hasn't told the truth since day one, what makes you think she will now?
I don't know.
We have no idea how either one of them would react if they find out how much we already know.
What, do you think Paige is dangerous?
No, I don't. What about Amy?
I don't think so, but on the other hand, I mean...
On the other hand, we don't know anything for sure at this point.
Okay, you're right. No confrontation, so what do we do?
Victor left this at the lighthouse. Now, I saw the hand on Paige's watch move.
You did?
The watch vibrated, and then it moved to the number 6.
6. Victor said it moved from 13 to 12 before someone stole it.
Okay, so we know it moves backwards, and it's moved 7 places.
But 7 what? What are the increments? Hours, weeks, what? Whatever.
Victor said he found a watch on New Year's, right?
That's 7 weeks ago, right?
Well, then it's a weekly calendar, but why 13?
Amy said she's leaving in 6 weeks. 6 and 7, that's 13.
So the watch is marking the weeks. From the time Amy and Paige got here?
Until the time that Amy's planning on leaving. But something's got to happen when the watch hits 13.
But what?
Ian's been wonderful. He's trying to get to me, and I let him for a moment. But it won't happen again. Don't worry, Papa. I won't be fooled.
Hi, sweetie. The last thing I heard, you were getting in bed with Lucy when I left. But you heard me come home and you wanted to play, didn't you? Yes, you did. That's all right. Come in. You know what? I'm glad you did, because I have a surprise for you. Do you want to see? Yes. It's a sweater. Isn't it pretty? I have one just like it. Goes beautifully with our colouring. That way, you and I can look just like mummy and daughter. So, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. I appreciate everything you've done, Karen.
Please, not only are you a great patient, but you're my colleague and my friend.
Well, as a colleague and a friend, get some rest. I know that the only thing we can do now is wait for the test results.
You know, aren't I supposed to be giving you that advice?
Don't worry, I will rest.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Dr. Curtis, 5517. Dr. Fritz Curtis, 5517.
Hey, Frank, it's me. Listen, I think there's something we need to do for Gabby.
Yeah.
Hey, where's Ricky?
I let him borrow my bike to get something for Gabby.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles. Secrets.
The next Port Charles.
The longer she goes without checking in, the more afraid I get that Allie might be in some kind of trouble.
If you're asking me to move in with you, the answer is yes.
You're here. You're back.
Will Leo fight to give his relationship with Greenlee another chance? There's more to the story today on All My Children.